Okay, just relax, okay?
A fisherman falls through the ice and fights to stay alive in a freezing pond. His rescue came thanks to a good Samaritan who happened to be the only other person in a Wadsworth park. Tonight, Bob Jones brings us this dramatic body camera footage of the save, reaction from a very grateful family, and the warning from first responders to all of us.
Body camera video from Montville Police captures teamwork in a race against time. Police holding onto a rope tethered to two seville Guilford firefighters.
But this isn't going to let you go all the way out there, Danny.
Heading out 75 yards towards 67-year-old Tim Yarman, who plunged into the pond at River Styx Park.
He had been in there for a while, very cold, was just hanging on with his fingertips.
Rescue crews say generally this time of year there are not many people at this park, so they believe it was fate that someone happened to be here and heard the fisherman calling for help. And that someone was Todd Peterson, out for a morning walk.
And I just heard these faint calls for help. So I kind of knew the direction, and I just knew someone was in the water.
Todd saw the man struggling in the freezing water and called 911.
I hear a man yelling at the top of his lungs, help.
Let's switch sides with them, okay?
Within 9 minutes of the call, the water rescue team was in action. Lieutenant Brittany Rufiner and firefighter Danny Laparo shuffled towards Tim. Brittany went into the water and grabbed the fisherman.
And the patient was slowly starting to kind of slip out of her hands, and then, you know, by the grace of God and her strength and their will and the will of the patient to help with and assist in his rescue as well, she was able to get that patient up onto the ice.
Tim suffered hypothermia and was taken by helicopter to Cleveland Clinic Akron General. He was released today. We spoke to his wife.
He remembers awakening in the hospital and he was shaking very, very bad.
Patty calls her husband a miracle and has another word to describe Todd, the man in the right place at the absolute right time.
That's when the angel showed up.
Indeed, police say this story likely would have had a different ending if not for Todd's awareness.
I guess I'm glad I went walking that morning.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everyone. Tim was alone that day.
Which brings us to another warning from first responders about the dangers of going out on the ice.
Ice, no matter what the thickness is, can be unsafe.
In Wadsworth, Bob Jones, News 5.